Hey folks, I hope everybody's having a great day. We're going to do a midweek portfolio recap of the high yield dividend portfolio that I have. So glad you found this channel. My name's Alex, and this channel is about my career, my investments into stocks and real estate, and what I'm looking to do is to build this dividend portfolio that's going to allow me to leave my 9 to 5 eventually. So glad you are here. Please watch this video, and if you do like this content, I would appreciate a like and subscribe. Let's hop right into it, folks. All right, so the market today has been really good, folks. I was just watching all day long today as all the tech stocks, all the AI stocks, Nvidia, everything was just in the green. I think this gave a lot of hope to everybody today with the kind of grim situation, what's been going on in the past couple of days with everything kind of being in the red. So, really cool, exciting. I mean, look at this guy. He looks so happy here. All right. So, I mean, we're talking about a good comeback, and let's see what that did to my portfolio. If you guys are new to this, I've invested $12,000 across numerous high yield dividend ETFs that are going to earn me passive income, true passive income. So I come from real estate investing, and real estate is really great for using leverage, for being able to maximize your gains, but it does require some legwork. It requires some dealing with tenants, dealing with broken things, issues, all that kind of stuff. So I talk about that here. But let me show you this. So I took a few screenshots. The reason I do screenshot, folks, because Fidelity shows my account number, and I don't trust the internet. So this is the first screenshot here. This is the overall breakdown of the portfolio. If you've seen this before, really cool. So as you can see, I have $12,000 in this portfolio among different types of funds. And I talk about groups of funds like the Yield Max funds. We have our Round Hill funds, Cornerstone funds, and we have some other ones like the JP Morgan, JPQ, and we have the USA. So they all have different types of dividends, and you can see those dividends in the next chart. But right here, what I want to show you here is today we bounced back $224. All right, so we were under in our portfolio. I think yesterday I was floating around somewhere 11,750 or something like that. It was a little bit on the low side, so it was kind of scary. I thought, is this a good time to invest or not? But things are looking really good today. We'll see what tomorrow brings, but really excited about that. Okay, so we're doing pretty good. As you can see, total gain, total loss. So MSTY, this is a very high yielder, and 4% on MSTY. So overall, we are 0.31% in the red, which I don't think is too bad for having this fund for about a week. But yeah, so pretty cool upticks today. We saw multiple percentages, and some of these, like the YMAG, 2.2%. And RDT again 2.27, so really happy about those. And we'll move down to the next one. So this one I really like. This is the dividend screen, and again my face is in the way, so let me shift the screen over a little bit, see if you see that. Okay folks, so this is the one I like to see. Okay, so we invested $12,000, right? This is the expected income on this portfolio this year. Now, this is if everything plays out okay, right? $4,000 is what we're trying to make on this 12 grand. So that gets us in that 30% ballpark, which is just phenomenal. And we have the breakdown here of the yields. Again, the YMAGs, the YMAX floating between 40 and 50%. Very bullish there. We will see some NAV erosion. We're going to see the value of that ETF go down over time throughout this year. But this high yield should be able to make up for it. These are covered call strategies on a lot of these tech stocks and the Magnificent Seven, okay? Moving down here, QDTE. I really like this one. This is from Roundhill. These pay weekly. Amazing. 34%. We will see a little bit of erosion here. Okay. If you look at the charts, you see that this does erode more than XDTE, which we'll get to in a second here. Now we got our cornerstone funds. Okay. These funds are very interesting. There's a lot to them that you don't see on the surface. We're going to have to do a deep dive video. I'm waiting to do that. But I dropped a couple grand in here. Okay, so we got about 20%, a little bit under 20% of this portfolio is represented by these cornerstone funds. They're around 15% dividend yield. And as you can see, they're going to earn us about $320 this year. Moving down here, XDT, again, this is paired with the QDTE from Roundhill, 21% yield. This one stays flat for the most part, at least historically. I really like it. JEPQ, I think this is more on the conservative side from JP Morgan, 9.76%. We threw it in the mix. We threw in $568 into this puppy. We do have another one here for $57, bought a different time. But regardless, what are we doing here, folks? We're experimenting. We're watching these funds. We're watching how they react to the different moves in the market. So that way we can test this. We want to test it with a number that makes sense to be able to be a little bit excited about it, okay, and to be able to see the reaction from the market. And moving down here, XPay. Now I talked about this one last time. This does show a dividend. Now it's showing 6.9%, but XPay is saying that they're going to pay out 21 or 20% dividend a year. So this we should see go up, and that should bring us higher up on our $4,000 income there. All right, and MSTY. Again, this is from YieldMax on the MSTR stock. This one, they're saying 100% yield, so we're going to double our money, but you will see erosion. So I doubt we're going to double anything unless the stock really climbs. Coney, very similar to MSTY, again from YieldMax. This one trades on the Coinbase. That's the company that does all the crypto trading. 150% yield. Okay, that's going to make us $200 this year. As you can see, my percentages of the portfolio, this represent 1.5, 1.6%. But you can see in comparison how much the higher the yield is. Like I said, we will see erosion. So this, it's showing green right now, but we're going to probably see this turn red throughout the time. So these aren't long hold positions. We're going to maximize our gains while the sun is shining. But we'll move down here. FEPI. This is from Rex. So this one is 27.76%. And, I only threw one share in here. And that way we can kind of track and see how it works out. And USA. This is probably one of the, aside from the cornerstone funds, USA has been around the block for a while. And that's a 10% yield. So very small chunk of it. But we're just there to track it, to keep it in mind and compare how they perform throughout the day. Okay, so the final section here, this is the one that's most exciting, is I received my first dividend payout this week, which happened on the 10th, which would have been, if I can figure out what the 10th was, Friday. So this was the payout from Friday. And I guess it really kicked in on the 13th, which would have been Monday. Okay, so Monday, we got about $2 here, $8 here, so a little bit over $10 in dividends that we received. Looks like from YieldMax and Roundhill. So pretty cool, exciting stuff. So I have it set on reinvestment, automatic reinvestment. So as I get this dividend, it buys the same share back, reinvesting that dividend money in there. Okay, so I think that's what I wanted to go over today. And this was a lot of a lot of talking, a lot of information here, but just wanted to update you. And for those who are new, really folks, just looking to build a portfolio that's a lot more passive than investing in real estate. One of the things that I have up my sleeve is I'm in the process of selling one of my rentals, and I'm planning to use those proceeds and dumping significantly more money into this experiment to see what I can generate. Now, if you're interested about real estate or you're interested about my career, I have other videos on this channel that you can check out. And if you have any other funds that really you like or you're investing in, I'd really appreciate a comment below, and that would help grow this channel. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and we'll see you on the next one, folks. Thank you.